Hello, welcome back. This is Bree with my lavender pages. I'm kind of having a rough day and I thought that maybe playing in my planners would improve my mood, so we'll see how that goes. Let me just kind of go over a few things. I moved to all my stuff that I use on a daily basis. I moved to my Delphonics pouch. This is a medium size, and sometimes I plan at my desk, sometimes I plan in the living room, sometimes I plan in my car, and I just wanted something a little bit more portable and small instead of my artist's case that I've been using. I've got my eye on the Galen leather writing case, I think is what it's called, but it's a bit out of my price range, so it's something that, you know, I have my eye on it, but I don't know if or when I'll ever get it. So in the meantime, we're just gonna use my Delphonics pouch. Let me just kind of show you what's going on. We're gonna start with the bullet journal. I moved back into my Waypoint Sequoia the last week of December. I was gonna stay in the blue one, which is it's also a Chic Sparrow, but it's part of the Carol collection. It's the color Alice. I love it. It is beautiful, but this is my favorite, and I just wanted to move back in, so I'm just probably gonna stay in this one. I don't know, till I find something else that I love. I have the Quiet Tan, which I love as well, but green is my favorite color, and this just makes me happy. So I moved back into this one. My pocket deco stayed very similar. This is a greeting card that I just trimmed down and have tucked in my pocket. I have my washi tapes for January, and then this is just a little card from a friend and my bookmark. I have not taken this out. I'm actually gonna just keep it where it is and leave it in. I have a new word for 2022 instead of strength. It is health. I am 42 years old and I have a lot of health problems, and I'm really starting to feel my age. I don't know. I'm not that old, but I feel old some days, today especially. So I'm going to focus on my health in 2022, but since I'm not done with this notebook yet, I put my vinyl word on my new notebook, which I will probably be transitioning to in March or April, depending on when I run out of pages here. So this is gonna stay where it is. Let's see, I've printed this off of the freebies on the Coffee Monsters Co. Facebook page. It's on vellum. I really didn't like the way it turned out. Her artwork is fantastic, but printing on this vellum just did not do it justice, so I kind of laminated it, and I'm just going to use it as a little bookmark. I love this though. Look at that. 2022 poke poke suspicious. Who knows if 2022 is going to be a decent year or not. I kind of was planning with my AJ for January, so I didn't quite get to show you how December came out, so I'm going to do that now. I've been watching Gilmore Girls. I own all 8 seasons, and just kind of was writing in some of my funny, like the quotes that stood out to me that made me giggle. And then these are little Gilmore Girl stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then here is my December calendar. These are stickers from Sterling Ink. And these little stickers too. Here is my weather tracker. December, it was either sunny or snowing or raining, one of the two. It's actually raining outside right now in Utah in January. Kind of crazy. Here is my habit tracker. Self-care and sleep. You can tell I get a lot more sleep when my kids are not in school. They know not to wake mommy up if it's a stay-at-home day. And then this is kind of my, let's see, here is the rest of December. I kind of do similar layouts. I just go through and put what I've done through my day and do Coffee Monster's stickers to kind of go with it. Just how my days go. We had this day right here was a crazy snowstorm. And you probably can't see that picture very well. I'm gonna pop the full picture in right here. But it was a crazy storm. It was snowing and blowing so hard that you could barely see across the street. And I live in an older neighborhood. My house was built in 1964. And so the power lines are above the street, not buried, where most of the newer neighborhoods, the power lines are underground. So because our power lines are above ground, we have one power line down 2 houses down the street. It goes from one side of the street all the way across the street. So from one backyard over front yards, across the street, over another front yards, and into another backyard. So it's like a long wire, and it's connected to a transformer on either side. And we had these few days, so see, there was rain here, snow, and then it got warm, see, 35, 42, and the snow melted, and then at night it would freeze. So this particular power line had ice frozen to it. Then this day it rained all day long and then froze, like super fast. It froze. So there was at least 2 inches of ice on the roads and on my driveway. And then it started to snow. And this was really heavy blowing snow, and the power line just snapped. And it went back behind my neighbor's house into a puddle, and it was just sparking, and it looked like her house was on fire. So we had to call the paramedics. My friend is pregnant and my neighbor's pregnant, so it's like, okay, call the paramedics, call the fire department, get them out there. Within 10 to 15 minutes there was an ambulance, 2 fire trucks, and 3 police officers. And the police officers had to stay because the power line was in the road, and they had to make sure people did not drive over this power line. So they blocked our street. It's snowing like crazy. We have an ambulance there for my cute little neighbor who's pregnant. This power line behind this house is like shooting sparks everywhere. My power is out, like completely out. Anyway, about 5 in the morning, they got the power to turn back on, but they worked on it all night, and the police were there all night because they had to make sure that nobody drove over this power line, and it took the power company all night to get it fixed. Anyway, it was a crazy day, crazy night. Thankfully, it snowed enough that the next day they called a snow day. So we didn't have to drive on the roads. I didn't have to take kids to school. It was fantastic. So that's kind of how things are here. My daughter earned a daddy-daughter date for getting caught up on her schoolwork, so she did that with her dad. Kind of counting down. This is Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then just running through the day. When we were out running errands on this particular day, my My husband works for the same school district my kids go to school at, so he had the last 2 weeks of December off. My kids weren't in school, but I was still working. Anyway, we ran errands Monday morning the 27th, and I looked at the sky, and it looked like colors that I love from my Tombow markers, and so I had to take a picture. Just a few more days, and then we hit January. So this is I printed this on vellum. This is a printable from Sterling Ink. If you join her Facebook group, she does post these every month, and you can pick a Monday start or a Sunday start. And I just printed this on vellum. And then this is a rub-on. I have them right here, but so it was this set, covered the whole back. And I just loved it. I thought it was so pretty. I would love to stay in his cabin and just live there. But if you put this on top, it looks so pretty. I love the combination of winter and florals and natural colors. So that just really spoke to me. Here is the January calendar. Again, these are stickers from Sterling Ink. I love her artwork. And we're going to be planning this particular week right here. My husband and I are going out of town here, and if you look really closely at the washi tape, I bet you can guess where we're going. Weather. Yes. It's cloudy and snowy. We had one sunny day on the 2nd. Habit tracker. Self-care. And sleep. And you may have noticed that I am not tracking my steps here, and I'll show you where I'm tracking my steps. So here's my self-care and my sleep, and then the first few days of January right here. And then this is my laminate pocket. I have a video that I will be posting of how I made this, and inside it I have my bean card and my to-do list. And I just use this as like a bookmark or a pencil board, whatever you want to call it. But this is vellum that I purchased from Sterling Ink. It was just so pretty. I couldn't just stick it in my book. I had to make it a permanent thing. So there's this. And then right up here, this is the sticky note. She does a printable for sticky notes, and I just took the edge of the sticky note and put it on top of my to-do list and then printed it out. It is printed on Tombow River paper because it drives me nuts to write on pretty much anything else. And so I just print it on Tombow River paper. These go back here with my Harry Potter pocket. Okay, and that is the bullet journal. And this is my everyday carry. She is turning into a beast. I only have this much left of this book, and then I can go on to the next one, but she is a chunk, and I do like me a chunky planner. It takes a while for my bullet journals to get chunky because I use the Wonderland 222 notebooks, and they have Tombow River paper on them, and they stay thin for a long time. Okay, so this is a Foxy Fix folio. I have gone onto Foxy Fix's website to see if I can maybe order another one or look at another one, and every time I click on their website, I get 404 error not found. I'm still getting emails from the company, but I can never order anything because their website's always down. So I'm thinking buy sell trade groups if you are interested in something like this. But I haven't been able to order off their website for probably 4 or 5 months now. I purchased this. I got it for Christmas, I want to say 3 years ago. It says strength right here. You can barely see it because I wanted it to blend in. And then I have the moon phases right here. My little pen case matches. And it says right here, you can barely see it again, but it says she planned a life. She planned a life she loved, something like that. So there's that. But it's just a Perfect Fit folio, and this cover is supposed to tuck in here, but I love the vinyl, so I just stick it in the back pocket. And this is the back pocket, and I have random stuff in here, like I have a receipt and more to-do list and medical receipts to send into Flex Spending and my Wonderland card. And then this is my Pip Sticks subscription for December, which is Happy Mail. My sister-in-law subscribed for me for the first 3 months for my birthday. So this is from her and her kids, and the stickers are fantastic quality. So I'm just going to kind of use them throughout the year. But so there's that. My vinyl stickers that I've already started collecting for 2022, I'm just going to stick in the covers. So I got with my Black Friday order. Yeah, with my Black Friday order from the Coffee Monsters Co., I got these 2 vinyl stickers, so I put them there. This one was from Wonderland 222, along with this one. This is from my Pip Sticks for December. And then this is a Lauren Phelps design sticker that I received when I purchased this vinyl cover from her. So that's where all that came from. I have, I love these colors, so I just kept it there. But I will probably be adding vinyl stickers to this notebook for the whole year, and I'm just going to stick them in there because seems to be fun to me and I enjoy it. So we have my key here, and this is the same calendar that I printed on the vellum, but it came out so much better on just white sticker paper. So I printed it out, cut it with my silhouette, and stuck it right here in the front cover to kind of go with this. These colors right here is my base palette for 2022. So I am very chatty, holy cow. So these are the Tombow markers I have in my Delphonics pouch. And I just keep a black one and a clear one just to have. They don't really go with anything, but they're just there. My base palette for 2022 is this set of colors. I went through my bullet journal and noticed that almost every month, at least one of these 7 colors showed up. At least one. So I'm like, well, if I'm using these colors every month, why not just make the whole year this set of colors? And I kind of got online and looked at palettes and different things on Pinterest and was kind of looking at what other people were doing. But these are my favorite 7 colors of the Tombow markers. And then for January, I just added these 3 because it matched the stickers that I'm using and the washi tape that I'm using for this month. So this set of 7 markers, I have all the marker numbers and colors linked down below, but you will see these 7 colors all year, and I may pull other colors and I may not. It just depends on my mood. So for January, I have these 3 colors plus these 3, and then these I'm just hanging on to because I use it in my yearly calendars, like my future lock and stuff. So, whoops, not this one. So here's our palette for January, and then I have the blue. Let's see if I can. We'll go like this. So I have these blue landscape tabs from Wonderland 222. I got these for my birthday from my parents. And since I'm going to be using this book for the whole year, I figured I may as well put it in here, have them all set ready to go, because if I stick them in my bullet journal, who knows when, I'll be in my current bullet journal through March, so that's only half of them. So I just put them in this notebook, and they are working out great. I am putting kind of my cycle or self-care my mood and how I'm feeling is right here. I transferred this in from my bullet journal, but this is kind of how things go. I get a lot of migraines. That's the blue. I am tracking my steps here. I work from home. I'm at home all day long. The only time I really leave the house is to go drop off and pick up kids or pick up groceries. So I need to get my steps up. That's a goal for 2022 as part of my year of health. Let's see. Here is January. Fairly simple. We've got my overtime. My overtime over here in December. Let's see if I can. Yeah, so here's overtime for December and the days I took an exception. And then here's overtime starting in January. It's the 6th and we've already got 2 days in. This is last week. This is the current week. And then this is next week right here. And this is what we're gonna plan today. So there you go. Chatty chatty. Brenda's talking. So here's what we're gonna plan. I'm gonna use some of my Sterling ink washi strips. So I'm gonna get those out. I have my pocket there. And I kind of, for December, I put the washi tape at the bottom. And then for January, I'm going to put the washi tape at the top to kind of even things out so that I don't have all my washi tape at the bottom and my book goes. That's kind of the plan there. I used the thicker washi tape from Sterling Ink on my monthly. So this is the thinner stuff. And we're just going to put it along the top. Looks like I'm going to have to trim it a little bit. I lost my little tiny scissors that I normally use. Went down my couch, like past the cushions, into the couch, and I haven't been able to reach them yet. So I need to take the time to go find my scissors because using big scissors or my kitchen scissors is kind of driving me nuts. Like bad, really nuts. You know what? I don't do a whole lot on Saturdays. We're just gonna leave it there and go the whole way across. Careful. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. I like the blues and the greens and the whites. Okay. Maybe we'll put a sticker somewhere. Right. Next week, I don't have on my Google Calendar this stuff. So my kids have a half day on the 13th. The 14th is the end of the quarter. Actually, it's the end of the semester. And then the 17th is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so they don't have school on the 17th or the 14th. And then half day on 13th. So, I don't have that on my calendar. This is navy blue, I think. It's number 528. I use this one for my son right now. His favorite color is green, but I wanted to stay more with the blues and the purples this month. So, sorry, Peanut, you don't get your green in my planner. And then Wednesday is a normal short day. Thursday is a abnormal short day. And then no school on Friday. Okay, and then this one is Deep Plum, number 679. We use this for Miss AJ. She always ends up with purple. It's her favorite color. So 8:30 to 3:15. 8:30 to 3:15. And then 8:30 to 1:15. 8:30 to 1:15. And then no school. And then for me, I work 4 to 10 on Monday, 4 to 10 on Tuesday, 4 to 10 on Thursday, and then leave enough space for the weather, 4 to 10 on Sunday. I won't know what my overtime requirement for this week is until Friday. So I'm not able to put that in. So I'm using this light blue. This is Alice blue. It's one of the Tombow's new colors that they came out with last year. It's number 291. This I'm using for my husband's stuff. And at about 7:30 on Monday to 10 he works, and then 6 p.m. to about 9:30 he has meetings, and then on Friday from about 4 to 10 he is working with his dad, and then Sunday mornings he has meetings starting at about 6. Yeah, I might take my kids and go see a movie or go do something that day. And I think that's, I have my work. It starts here and goes through here. We're putting in bids for our shifts through the shift change is in March, and we keep it for 6 months, so March through August. So I need to remember to put my requests in there. And then on Sunday at 9 I have neighborhood council, and then at 11 we have, or 11:30 we have church. And then on Tuesday, whoops, wrong color. From 7 to 7:30, Miss AJ has her guitar lesson. And my son has been asking for guitar lessons or music lessons as well. So he's 6, so he's right about that age. And we're talking about, what kind of lessons should we do, or should we put him in sports? So we're kind of on the fence on what to do with him, but he does want to start taking lessons. In the summer, I'm hoping to get Miss AJ in music theater, which reminds me I need to look into that and possibly sign her up now, because the place I want to put her in may fill up really fast. So I gotta write that down. Music. Theater. Class. Let's put that down. My, this is Pilot. Can't remember the color. I'll link the color down below, but this is a Pilot ink. It's got no shimmer, no shine. It's just a normal ink. This is my TWSBI Eco. It's a medium nib. It's one of the first TWSBIs I ever bought in mint green. It is inked up with Diamine Solstice, and it's gonna stay inked in Diamine Solstice because I love the color. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up because I'm gonna probably write slow. There may be a chance you see the top of my head. I apologize. I will do my best to keep my head away from the camera, but no promises, my friends, no promises. Okay, so there is all of our events. I want to put a no school sticker here. I have to move my Delphonics pouch for a minute. Okay. This is my monster sticker book. It's housed in a Imperfectly Perfect custom notebook. This was the first traveler's notebook I ever purchased, and it's beautiful. I love it, but the leather's super stiff and I like floppy, so I use it to keep my my stickers in. Let me see if I have. See, I have these no school stickers. These are Carpool stickers. Just black. Let's do this pink. I normally don't like pink all that much, but with this pink here, I think it'll work. Just put that there. That works. Okay, let me get Carpool in. Carpool changed midweek this week. And then the event that we adjusted Carpool for got canceled or went virtual. It's supposed to have gone virtual, but I haven't gotten any emails yet. My my daughter got a school award, and they invited the parents. They invited the parents to come and watch the kids get their awards, and then because of the rising COVID numbers, they canceled it and turned it virtual. And they're like, "We will send you an email when your virtual event happens," and nothing yet. I'm just gonna put this right here so that Sunday doesn't feel left out. Get my big scissors out again. This was part of the freebie that came. I'm okay with it. Kind of going over the top there. Just save this because I'll probably find a use for it. Okay. Tweezers. Hello. Okay. So for carpool, I usually do the mornings. I do drop off in the mornings because on the days that I work, the kids are so slow. Oh my goodness. So I do carpool with my friend Brittany. We live in the same neighborhood and our kids go to school at the same school. She transferred her kids there last year, and we have one kid in junior high and then 3 kids in elementary. My son is in kindergarten, so I always pick him up because it's not fair to ask her to do that. That's just nuts. So I always pick my son up from kindergarten. This was not intentional. Yeah, totally not intentional. Yeah. So on the days that I work, I do drop off in the morning because the elementary school kids take forever. No exaggeration. It took them a half an hour to get out of the building yesterday. Drove my poor friend Brittany bonkers. And because she was doing pickup. And so I can't pick up because they get out at 3:15. If it takes them a half an hour to get out of the building, which lately it has been, that puts them at 3:45. Takes us 15 minutes to get home, which is at 4 o'clock. Then we have to drop off and get in the building, get in the house, at which point I will be late for work. So I do drop off in the mornings most of the time, except for the days that I don't work, and she will pick up after school. There's that story. So, okay. This is my next week. When we get closer, so today is Thursday, right here. When we get probably Saturday or Sunday, I will come in here and put the weather in. Utah weather changes at the drop of a hat, so I don't usually put the weather in until Sunday evening. Sometimes Saturday if I'm not doing much, but usually it's Sunday evening. So there we go. There is my next week. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, don't forget to subscribe. I hope everybody is enjoying the new year and having good time, good world. Life is peachy keen, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.